Hi guys, I'm Vimeet, and today I'm going to discuss about the test mule of the Himalayan 450 that is spotted and been discussed about by Par Rift. And as you can see from the images, I have set a virtual background effect of a Himalayan 450. Now, as most as the specs of Himalayan 450 is doing the rounds on social media, I thought of why not to share my experience of how a Himalayan 450 specs would look like with the already production on sale motorcycle Fantic Caballero Scrambler 500. So, apologies for my editing skills, and I'm recording this on a Zoom meeting. I'm sharing my screen to give you a walk around of the Fantic Scrambler 500. So as you can see, this Fantic Scrambler 500, Fantic Caballero Scrambler 500. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. And excuse me if I don't. This motorcycle equips the same 450cc single cylinder 4-stroke liquid cooled engine. It also comes up with a single overhead camshaft, 4-valve per cylinder. Now, I'm pretty sure Royal Enfield won't go with a double overhead camshaft because they have to make a sweet compromise between the low-end grunt, which Royal Enfield is famous for, and a peaky power delivery that Royal Enfield is not famous for. Now, the max power detected as for the specs of Fantic Scrambler 500 is 40 horsepower, which is looking again quite similar to how the power figure would look like for a Himalayan 450, which is again 40 horsepower, which is delivered at a peak RPM of 7,500 RPM, which according to me is the output of a peaky engine. Now it would have a linear torque. It might have a linear torque curve, as we have seen on Royal Enfield motorcycles. They have a stronger, punchier low-end torque, and then the torque degrades to some extent. This again has then the torque is maintained at the peaky after certain RPMs. So this again has a torque delivery of 43 Newton meters, which is again expected, which is again quite similar to be of a Himalayan 450. So 43 to 45 Newton meters is again expected from a Himalayan 450, and that would be a linear torque curve as I am expecting. Now, as you can go through the bore to stroke numbers, these numbers reflect an over square engine, and as we have seen that Royal Enfield has munched miles ahead in terms of coming up and facing the competition. They have come up with a slipper clutch 6-speed gear transmission. Now we may expect a Himalayan 450 to equip with 6-speed slipper clutch gear transmission, 6-speed slipper clutch gear transmission. And so now the chassis is something that is disputed, that has not been discussed much. But again, according to the specs, or according to the specs that has been doing rounds on social media, a Himalayan 450 come with a trolley frame, as we see on KTMs. And this is the wonderful thing about a Himalayan 450 that I can see is a fatter front fork, a USD fork, which will aid in the handling characteristic of the motorcycle. So at last, I want to say that I would share the link of the specs of Fantic Caballero Scrambler 500 in the description box below, and feel free to press the like button, or feel free to press the dislike button, whatever you feel like, and do drop your thoughts in the comment section down below what part of the video you like the most and what was unnecessary or redundant. Thank you for staying intact till the last part of the video and bearing with me. Thank you.